Does it feel like to you we just seem to have a by-election like every single month? It's kind of like the Tories don't want to be disgraced with a general election and having a horrendous night where they lose hundreds of MPs. They've just come to the conclusion that maybe if we just chip away at the MPs, just expose, you know, all our Tory sleaze and all our sexual perverts and stuff, just expose them all. We'll just slowly chip away at our members until the pendulum just swings and Labour will eventually just take over by default. I mean, how many by-elections have we had just in the last year? Wellingborough, Peter Bone suspended for bullying and sexual harassment. Tamworth, Chris Pincher, Pincher by name, Pincher by nature, caught up in sexual misconduct. And that was just 2023, let alone like the last 5 years of Tory sleaze sexual misconduct. Imran Khan found guilty of sexually assaulting a 15-year-old boy after plying him with gin at a party. Good old Neil Parish, tractor porn Neil Parish, caught watching porn in Parliament. While people are on our streets, homeless, kids are starving, your MPs that you pay 80 grand a year for, Neil Parish is just watching porn in Parliament. David Warburton facing allegations of sexual assault from 3 women. Rob Roberts sexually harassed a junior member of staff. Andrew Griffiths, a High Court judge, concluded that he raped his wife while she was asleep. It also included pressing her into sex, physically assaulting and verbally abusing her. Charlie Elphilk, the MP for Dover, that assaulted 2 women and was found guilty of 3 charges, 2 in relation to a Parliament worker in 2016, and then ironically got taken over by Natalie Elphilk, his wife. You can't make this stuff up. Tories seem to have a habit of when they get one of their MPs disgraced and fired, their wife takes over, or their girlfriend in Peter Bone's case. We just mentioned Peter Bone, by-election for Wellingborough, disgrace, sexual scandal, sexual assault scandal. Who do the Tories pick to run as the Conservative member for Wellingborough in the by-election? His girlfriend. You can't make this stuff up. Stephen Crabb, Conservative MP, sent sexual messages towards a 19-year-old woman. A teenager. Mark Garnier got his assistant to buy him sex toys and called her sugar tits. I mean, come on, man. And this is just over the last 5 years. Just the last 5 years of Tory MPs. Now, I've often said this before, you don't do this in any other walk of life. Like, if you were going to sign on to a local gym and you found out that your local gym in the last 5 years had had 10 counts of staff being caught up in sexual harassment, rape, sexual misconduct, if you were going to join that gym and you found that out, you'd probably think, do you know what, I might try another gym. So why? Why do people still vote for this lot? But yet, they still vote for him. The Kingswood by-election, okay, Labour won, but look, 8,600 people voted for the Tories. I'd love to talk to these people. I'd love to hear their justification. What is going on in their head where they think, oh, it's by-election time, who should we vote for? Yeah, the Tories, let's vote for the Tories. They're doing all right, aren't they? I mean, no. I mean, literally everything is worse. Everything since they came into power. Education, GCSE results, the walls are literally crumbling in our schools. NHS waiting lists sky high. NHS satisfaction record low. Staffing levels record low. Every single aspect of this country. Homelessness, food banks. Who ever heard of a food bank before the Tories came in power? Rents, mortgages, everything is worse. Debt, government debt record high. Immigration, if that's your thing, immigration, record high. Everything is worse. And this is nothing to do with COVID. This was way before COVID. People go, oh yeah, but we're dealing with a pandemic, aren't we? You know, it's going to be shit. All this was the same in 2019, every single stat. And as I always say again, this is nothing to do with politics. It's nothing to do with me being left or you being right or being conservative, being liberal. It's just facts. Everything is worse. We've got 10 of their MPs that are being caught up with sexual misconduct and sexual scandal. I just don't understand. These 8,600 people that turned up on that day and thought, who should we vote for? The current lot are doing all right, aren't they? What's going on in their brain? Although with all these by-elections, I do have to credit Chris Skidmore for the Kingswood by-election, because he actually called a by-election because he was just so disgusted with the Tories' policy on ever-increasing oil expansion that he decided to leave. I don't understand how this is not happening more. This should be happening more. There should be far more Tory MPs that are just fully disgusted with the party and want to wash their hands with it and just leave. I would. I mean, if I signed up for that, I mean, I don't understand how you can be, you know, people say, oh yeah, but I'm going to vote for my MP because he's a good MP. No, if he's still standing up in Parliament and supporting this lot, the Tories, the homelessness, the poverty, the everything that comes along with it, you're no respectable human being, none of you. You should all leave. You should all stand up and leave. And this is why I got respect for Chris Skidmore for actually saying, you know what, I've had enough of this lot, I can't stand it, I'm leaving. Fair play to him. Now, if you enjoyed the video, click a like. If you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe up top. There'll be another video, you can check that one out as well. And please give me your comments. Although I don't always get around to replying all your comments, I do read them. I run a business. YouTube is my hobby, which I very much enjoy, and I very much engage in with you guys when I can. But I do generally get around to reading all the comments. So yeah, till next time, take care.